In the beer drinking world, we are getting ever so close to there being a type of beer for every single thing you could eat out there. Like, for example, tonight we're drinking Raspberry Cheesecake. My name's Josh, and you're watching Half-Assed Beer Review. Tonight's beer is a can of Raspberry Cheesecake, a smoothie style sour brewed with raspberries, graham crackers, and cream cheese, and comes to us from 450 North Brewing Company, Columbus, Indiana. Now, Raspberry Cheesecake is my favorite kind of cheesecake. I mean, strawberry's good, blueberry's good, cherry's good. It's probably my least favorite of all, but I do enjoy it. I think I just like the cheesecake, and then chocolate cheesecake, and you have like those cheesecake packs you can buy from Meijer. Let's talk about the can art first. Typical 450 North can art. They just have such a unique can art that you know it's them when you see the can art. That's just, and nobody can duplicate it. That's just where it is. You see that can, you're like, oh, this is from 450 North. Let's do the little roll, make sure we got all that sediment around here. Let's pop it open, let's pour it, look at it, smell it, taste it, see what we got going on. Oh, she's pouring pretty thick. This reminds me of one of the Scooby-Doo ones. It's kind of got that almost blood red going on here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, raspberries. I'm really getting that cream cheese. Really getting that cream cheese here. A little bit of that graham cracker. Not a lot of raspberry, but a lot of cream cheese, graham cracker, then raspberry. Like, that's how we're doing this. Yeah, I'm really excited about this. I love cheesecake, so I'm really excited to try this beer. We're going to do that right now. As always, on Half-Assed Beer Review, little drink, big drink, cheers, everybody. Okay. Cheesecake is the big one. That's the big flavor you get right up front. Then the graham cracker and raspberry are mixed in there. For the graham cracker, it's probably the low end of what you're getting, the crust. So that kind of makes sense. But yeah, this it plays out very well for doing this. Big cheesecake, raspberry follows up, and just a little bit of that graham cracker for the crust to kind of follow up. Yeah, this is actually pretty awesome. Like, I'm enjoying this very much so. I'm going to take another drink. We're going to talk a little bit about 450 North here. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, it's hitting that cheesecake, that raspberry cheesecake factor, what it said it's going to give you, and that's all you can really ask for with these beers. Sour-wise, it's not super sour, but that tartness is there, and it's very nice. It's not overly sweet either, this beer, especially for being like a cheesecake smoothie sour. Now, 450 North. Do a lot of their beers taste the same? And I know they come out with like different packaging and different names and stuff like that, and all that jazz. But are they really that different? Like the flavor profiles from like release to release? I don't really know. Like I said, I picked up that Scooby-Doo one, and I've had a few floaters here and there, and then this Raspberry Cheesecake one. But this was kind of put in my ear by somebody else that's saying, like, oh yeah, I mean, their beers are good. They are good beers, but a lot of the flavor profiles seem to be the same, like, throughout the releases. Like, the fruit might change up, and it might be a seasonally thing. I don't really know, and I'm not trying to bash 450 North at all, because I really like their beer. It's expensive, but I really enjoy it. So that's, the price is probably why you don't see me drinking it as much. Also, I just like to, and I'm sure I'd get more views if I reviewed a lot of 450 North stuff, but I like to kind of keep it fresh and do a bunch of different stuff and do a lot of the smaller guys too. But let's get back to this beer. I'm sorry. Leave me a comment if you think that 450 North is like that or doing something similar to that. Because this is kind of reminiscent to one of the Scooby-Doo beers that I have. Only the graham cracker is not ruining this one. Yeah, this beer is good. This beer is very good. For rating for this beer, I'm going to give it a 4.7. Very good, very drinkable. This beer is going to go down fast. Like when I turn off that camera, I'm going to drink the rest of that beer in like 2 drinks. That's just a matter of fact. That's how this is going to do. Would I get this beer again? Now, this is a hard one. Yes, I probably would get this beer again. But if I'm around other 450 North beers, I'm probably going to try something new. Now, that's going to do it for this episode of Half-Ass Beer Review. Thank you all for stopping by and checking out Raspberry Cheesecake from 450 North with me. Have you had this beer? What'd you think of it? What is your favorite smoothie-style sour beer? Do you think 450 North does it best? Or do maybe Drecker, maybe Arvon Brewing Company? There's like more breweries popping up that do this. Like RAR, they do that, right? Is that the name of them? I think so. They got the Slush Puppy logo on there. I think it's RAR. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let's start the conversation of beer. And we can do that right down in the comments. But until next time, please keep your fridges full and have a great night.